Looks like we're good. Megan, if you could just give me a thumbs up if you can hear the audio when this plays.
Okay.
Thank you for attending this Connect Together event. During this event, we have automatic closed captioning available. Please go to the bottom of the Zoom meeting, click Live Transcript, and then Show Subtitles to turn them on. Before we begin, we'd like to take a quick moment to let you know how you can join an opinion research panel made specifically for British Columbians living with disabilities.
For 25 years, the Disability Foundation has been fostering meaningful experiences for Canadians with disabilities through outdoor recreation, social connectedness, innovative adaptive devices, and more. Today we are asking, how has the pandemic affected you? Help strengthen decision makers' understanding of your needs and experiences by joining an online opinion research panel consisting solely of people with disabilities and their caregivers. Make a difference in your community today. The Disability Foundation. Reimagine what is possible.
Did you know? Young adults with disabilities have a harder time getting hired. Break down barriers by sharing your story. Take our survey.
Awesome. Thank you everyone for watching the little video, and I'll hand it off to Megan.
Awesome. Thank you, Angela. All right. Hi, everybody. Feel like it's been a while since I've been here. Happy to be back. I hope everybody had a lovely last Thursday, and even though it was a day for remembering, it was a day that we still got some movement in, even though none of us were here to meet. So we're here now, and yeah, today we're going to be focusing on some breathing techniques to start, some of our typical release work and warm up, and then we're going to be doing rows and rotations. So the theme today, I do see a new name in here today, maybe two. So just as a friendly reminder, if you have any questions or concerns throughout the workout today, just shoot a little message in the chat box and I'll get to it as soon as I'm done movement. And you can also hide it from everyone else. If you don't feel comfortable having everyone look at your comment or question, you can just put it to me directly and I'll answer to you directly without saying your name. Okay, so equipment today. Some type of band. I'm going to suggest a lighter band if you have multiple, light to medium, depending on who you are. Barbara, just have your whole set out and you can decide when we get to the exercises. If you need some extra assistance on gripping, it's always good to have these like preset with a knot in them. I'm not going to actually tie a knot in here, but just so you can see, and then that way we can get a little bit more assistance here. Otherwise, you can just hold the ends or we can wrap, okay? So do what is best for you. You can prepare that now. So band or two, and then we're gonna use some light weights today. So I'm using some soup cans. If you have light dumbbells, you can use light dumbbells, but essentially nothing over like 2 pounds each, okay? If you have a row practice, like we're going to be doing some bent over rows. And if you know that you can row heavier than that, or you want to, or you feel really stable in your core, then by all means you can go up. I'm just giving recommendations for the general population that I know of that's in here today. Okay, so 2 weights. And then last but not least, we're going to be using a trusty dowel. So a dowel can be as long as you want, but just make sure it's longer than your the width of your shoulders. It should be easy to hold, so nothing too wide. Typically, a broomstick works pretty well. Dead hockey stick, even an umbrella that's not opened in the house. And that's all we're going to use today. If you decide you want, I don't have mine here, but if you decide in this release work we're about to do, if you want to use a ball, I know some of you like to use your tennis balls. Sometimes I demonstrate with a lacrosse ball. That is totally fine, okay? But for today, I'm just going to demonstrate with nothing. So getting into our breath and release work, sitting up tall is a really important thing. So our posture is super important. So if you are in a chair that has like a big dump in it, or where we're sitting like this, I highly recommend just propping something behind your back, even if it's just like a little bit of a folded up towel or a chip foam block. If I was sitting on my couch, I would put like this behind my back, and that would sit me upright. Okay, so you'll want something a bit smaller, not as big as what I just demonstrated, unless you were literally like this on a couch. So that's your option if you're in a chair. If you have the core stability and the trunk support to sit up without anything at your back, I highly recommend doing that for this exercise. And then if we get any rounding or you feel that you're not able to support yourself anymore, I do invite you to go back and use a backrest, because that is more important to me than us trying to maintain a tall posture and then losing it, and then us using our neck to try and stay tall, because that's just going to get us a bit tighter up in here. Okay, so hopefully that's clear to everybody. So finding your tall seat, feet are flat on the floor. If you can feel the bottom of your feet or you have sensation there, I highly recommend you focus on what that feels like. Think grounding. So we're grounding through and we're getting taller through the crown of our spine or right through the root of our head, right? Crown right here. Okay, so if you'd like to close your eyes, you can. And we're just going to take some nice deep breathing. I'm not going to tell you how to do it. I just want you to breathe. Okay, so big inhale. And then exhale. You can even sigh it out if you want. No one can hear you. Okay, inhale. And exhale. Okay, 2 more without me giving you direction. Inhale. And exhale. And last time. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, we're going to do one more, but I want you to notice how you're breathing. So on the inhale, notice, do you feel your chest rise and fall? Inhale. And then exhale. Did you breathe through your nose, through your mouth? Just notice what you did. One more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, good. So a lot of times, not everybody, a lot of times when we do a deep inhale, we're not given direction, we will breathe through the chest. So we're going to be doing like lung breathing, where it's rising up and then falling. And we can actually physically see it. Like you can see my chest rising and falling. So to get a deeper breath and to get deeper into our core musculature, we want to try and not breathe so much from up here, but in the diaphragm, which is going to be below the lungs. So if you take a hand or hands and bring them to your belly, okay? And I want you to try and take a deep breath, and I want you to expand your hands when you breathe, okay? So inhale, and then exhale, let it go. So you can see my chest didn't rise and fall this time. Inhale, and exhale. Okay, so whether you got it or not on those tries, we're going to keep going. We're going to do a cycle of 15. Okay, here we go. At your own tempo. Belly expanding, belly sinking. And again. And again. Remember, you can always shut your eyes. I'll let you know when I'm done 15. If you're at a different count, that's okay. More important to focus on what you're doing and the breathing than the count itself. Feel those hands expand away from your belly, away from your spine. Don't lose your tall posture. Almost there. Last one, everybody. So whatever you're on, make this your last one. Good, and release. Awesome. So hopefully when we transition into that lower belly breathing, we didn't feel a whole lot going on up here, right? The movement's down here, okay? Awesome. So now we're going to get into that release work. So we're still really tall. We're going to be doing a lot of pulling today. So I want us to get into the front body here, loosen this up so we can get even better squeezes with our back body. Okay, rowing specifically. So get right into that pec. If you're female or you have breast tissue, you're going to have to go in and behind. So make sure the arm is relaxed of the side that you're palpating, and you want to try and just really get in behind. Otherwise, we're not going to get to the muscle. Okay. Nice, everybody. And then make your way a little higher with your hand coming into Pec Minor. So now we're just on top of the breast, right below that collarbone in the meaty areas. And you can even kind of make your way over to the anterior section of the shoulder, if that fits and feels good for you. Okay, here we are just trying to get some movement in between the fascia and the muscle. We're trying to release any, I call it stickiness, any tension or adhesion that we have. And this can help increase our movement, increase our range of motion, and feel good for our workout. Okay, and once you're done that, good, you're going to come up into these traps, which can get super, super tight. So we're working just all the way up. You can go into your neck if you want, if that feels nice, just like little tiny circles, and you can work your way down into the neck, right at the side of up in the top of the shoulder there. Okay. Nice. And then slowly release that. Give your head just a little shake. Okay, awesome. And now we're going to repeat all of that on the other side. So now my other arm is relaxed, coming into Pec Minor, or sorry, Pec Major first. So going right in behind the breast tissue, if you have it, and finding those tense muscles. Okay, if this is super painful or like you have a lot of sensation here and it's not comfortable, we don't need to be doing this with a lot of intensity. This can be done lightly, right? Think of like a nice light, just sensation massage, just to get some stimulation here, get things going, get some awareness. On the other hand, if you'd like to get that release and you want to have a little more pressure, and that's okay too. And then we make our way up into the Pec Minor, so just above the chest. Awesome. Coming into the shoulder if that feels good for you. And then we make our way up into the neck. So right up, you can work up into the side of the neck and work your way down into the traps. If you've been sitting on a computer all day, this is going to feel extra yummy. And awesome, good, and release that. Good, give that a little shake. All right, cat cow. So feet are still planted. We're going to tuck the chin, round the spine. If you have rods, you're going to do your best. Do as much bending as you can. Round down, all the way down until you can't go anymore. Your eyes are looking past your kneecaps, through your legs, at the couch or at the chair, looking underneath. Hopefully none of you are on couches, just me. Slowly roll up. Hands are going to go behind you, eyes to the sky, shoulder blades in your back pockets. Reach your heart to the ceiling. So this should feel nice because we just really worked on those pecs, the front body. We should get a nice stretch here. Okay, and then inhale, transition. We're doing that again. Tuck the chin, rounding in the spine. All the way down. Head is really hanging. Your chin is tucked. Nice long back of the neck. Slowly rolling up. Okay. Hands behind you. Eyes to the sky. Heart to the ceiling and shoulder blades in your back pockets. We're making a C curve out of your back, but it's the other way. Deep breath here. Fill that belly with air. And we do it again. Tucking the chin, rounding in the spine. If you're moving slower than me, that is totally fine. Not a race. This session is recorded and posted, so if anything doesn't work for you, you can revisit it later and do it at your own pace. Slowly rolling up, shoulder blades in your back pockets. Reach that heart up and deep breath. Belly breath, fill the air, fill that belly with air. And we're doing that one last time today, tucking that chin, rounding in the spine. Nice and fluid, moving through water, moving through peanut butter. No jerky movements, taking care of yourself. Especially this is warm up. We got to move nice and easy. Shoulder blades rolling down into your back pockets, eyes up, heart up. Lift the heart even more than you think. Deep belly breath, inhale, exhale, and we come back to center. Good, nice and easy half head roll. Over just halfway. And over and again. Over and over and again. Over and over, nice. Last one. And now we're going to look over 1 and 2. Looking over 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. This is 7 and that's 8. Last time we're going to go up and then center. And now we're not hanging the head, we're tucking the chin and center. So it's like you're going to grab a $100 bill at your chin. Try not hang the head. So this is similar to the chin tuck you just did in your cat-cow. Up and tuck. Good. And up and tuck. 2 more, everybody. 1 and tuck. And again. And tuck. Nice. And now we're going to reach. Reach up and over. Reach over your head. And good. Then we're going to switch all the way. Reach up and over. And switch. Nice. Other side. Reach up and over. Exposing that armpit to the ceiling. And reach up and over. And reach. 2 more, everybody, after this one. And good. That's your 2. Last set here. Right and left. Big reaches. Make a big shape in space. Reach. And other side. And reach. Feels so good to be moving. And awesome. Leave that arm out. Match the other one. Arms out. And then give yourself a big hug. Self-love Thursday. Open. And hug. Good. Open. Hug. Good. If you are on the Ocean Insider Club website, I see a few of us in here in the fall cohort. You will find all of these exercises on the site. Everything we do today. And open. Good. That's it. Last 2. And keep holding. We're going to get that rotation in. So rotate, keeping yourself hugged tight to your body. Other side. Try and exhale on the rotation so we can get a little bit more rotation going. Notice how I'm not rotating very far. It's just as far as we can rotate in that thoracic spine, which just means where your ribs are. So we're not going to be able to go very far, but we want to try and really push that range if we can. Last one. Awesome. And now hands are going to go out to the sides and circles. Mini little circles, warming up those rotator cuffs. Boom, boom, boom. This is 4, 3, 2. Keep them out. 1, and then reversing it other way in the circle. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Reaching up, coming up. Reach the stars from the sky, and then pull them down and put them on the opposite side. We're doing this with a nice long spine. So I'm trying to keep my chest lifted, I'm not letting myself round my spine. Okay, and the reach might be really far and it might not be, and that's okay. You're gonna work to your potential and work to what suits you best today. That could be different tomorrow even. Up. Nice. Up. And again, up. And again, good, up. Up. Awesome, last one here. Up. And reach, good. Okay, grab your dowel. I'm gonna face sideways. We're just gonna do some hinging just to warm up that spine. So a couple ways we can do this. Feet can be flat on the floor. Dowels at our chest, okay? And you're gonna think of bowing to someone. So I'm gonna keep my chest lifted and pull this tight, and it's like I'm bowing to someone, and then I'm gonna push through my feet and come back up, okay? So from the side, if you were to see me hinging, it's from my waist. So I'm here, okay, and I'm hinging from the waist, and then I'm coming right back up. See that? So we're hinging from the waist, and we're coming right back up, okay? So that's one. If you don't have the core stability to hold the dowel, you're gonna walk your hands over your thighs. So you're gonna slowly walk forward, keeping that long spine, and then you're gonna walk yourself back up, okay? Reach forward, keeping that long spine, and then walking it back up, okay? These are our 2 versions today. Here we go. We're gonna do 10. 3, 2, and 1. So tip, bowing to someone, and then push through those feet to come back up to center. Okay, and tip. Keep a long spine and all the way up. Pretend the queen is across the room. How would you bow to her? We wouldn't round our back, right? We would bow. We would show off our necklace. We'd bow nice and long and get taller as you come up. Posture is key when the queen is in the room. All the way down and coming up. Nice. And again. And that's it. So this hinge is a really important movement. It seems kind of, maybe it's not simple, but it seems a little bit rudimentary. But this is a very important movement for our body, especially if you're somebody that does transfers and stands and is weight bearing. Okay, or you reach and transfer and like get to the floor or get to a couch or anything like that from your chair. And again, last time. Awesome. From there, we're going to take the dowel up. So just 10 easy up and overs. 2 and 3. Nice. And this is 8. We're doing 10. And again, last time. Good. Taking that in, we're going to rotate, punch, bring it back in, and rotate. Punch. Bring it back in and rotate. Punch. Bring it back in, rotate. This is 20 total, everybody. Staying tall. Exhale on the punch if you can. Inhale, exhale. You're over halfway right here. Last 4, 2, and 3, and 4, and in. Awesome. Good. Okay, towel aside just for a hot second. We're going to come back. Go ahead and grab your band. And we're just going to do an external shoulder rotation. Okay, elbows are in. So this is one of those ones where if you have a bit of grip stuff going on, you might want to loop your band and just have it like on your wrist. Okay, Otherwise, some people even do this. They wrap. You can wrap, that's fine. All I care about is your palms either being towards each other or upwards like this. Okay, so once again, if you have wrist stuff, go ahead and make a loop, and you can just loop it and have it on your wrists, or you can do this. Okay, or here, I'm going to demonstrate with palms up. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, and now we're thinking of keeping those elbows in as you break the band open. So this was why I said a lighter band. Okay, because this one's really easy to do and let the elbows wing out like this. Okay, so we want to keep the elbows in. Feeling those shoulder blades working. Between those shoulder blades. Okay, 12 to 15. Whatever you have. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate 15. And that is 15. Awesome. Okay, get a sip of water, and we're going to do those 3 again. So we have around the world with a dowel, punch to rotation, and then our external shoulder rotation with the band. All right, here we go. 3, 2, around the world's 1. Trying to get it right above your head, right above the crown of the head, keeping those elbows not locked out, but definitely straight. So I'm not here, right? Check yourself. Make sure your elbows are straight. Nice. This one's 10. And now we go rotation and punch. Ready? Rotate and switch. Good. 20 total, everybody. Keep breathing. And exhale, punch. Almost there, everybody. Keep moving. Last 2. Don't forget your posture, nice and tall. Good. Okay, put that aside. Last time with your external shoulder rotations. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze those shoulder blades. I have a slippery band, which is why I keep adjusting. Okay, 12 to 15 on this one. And 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and relax. Awesome, good. Okay, grab your sip of water. We're gonna move on. We're gonna go into some bent over rows. So we need your dumbbells / soup cans. If you have a hinge practice where you are able to maintain a hinge like so just like that bow we did here, then you won't need anything here to support. But otherwise, I would recommend grabbing something. This is a tad high, but you'd want something to kind of support your chest with so that we can bend over and do that row and keep a long spine. Okay, so a pillow, a yoga block, whatever it is that you have, a ball, the bender ball works really well. Okay, but otherwise, you're going to find that nice long hinge position. So just like we did earlier with the dowel, and we're going to have eyes on the floor. So we're looking down. We're not craning our neck to look up, down. And you're going to drive those elbows up. We're going to squeeze the shoulder blades and then bring the hands down. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. This is 12 reps. Over halfway. Keep that breath going. Last 2 here. And awesome, come back up. Very nice. How did that go, everybody? I have another suggestion for anybody that doesn't like that or they don't have enough stability. You could switch this with just a single arm band row. So you'll know who you are if that one doesn't work, and you can just do a single arm band row. Okay. So having the handle on a door and you can just pull the band sitting upright. Most of us, though, this should work pretty well, especially since I've given so many options. Okay. All right, you are going to keep holding today one of those cans/weights. Okay. So we are going to be doing kayaks. So this is a rotation, and you're going to stop in the middle. Okay. So we're here, and we're going to rotate, kayak, and then come back to center. Okay, kayak and come back to center. It's not a true kayak because we're going to be doing all one side and then all the other side. Okay, so we come down, dip into the water, come back. Dip into the water and then come back. Okay, 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other side. We're going to get a timer here. Here we go. 3, 2, and go. Okay, it's not a race. We're just timing so that it's easier to go through the movement and just to keep you moving. As soon as the 30 seconds is up, I'm going to switch you right to the other side. I'm not going to stop the clock. Breathing. Getting ready for 3, 2, and ready, switch. Other side. Take notice which side is easier to rotate on. Maybe you don't feel a side. Maybe they're the same. Okay, you got about 10 seconds left. Really try and rotate your belly button with your movement. No wiggle parties in the hips. Feet should be still. And this is your last one, freeze. Awesome. Keep the weight here. I know, we're doing a lot with the weight. 3, you're going to be doing paint shakers. So shake it, and we eventually want it to be nice and quick. Okay, 20 seconds on the clock. Here we go. 3, 2, and go. Stay tall. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Try not fall forward. Stay as tall as you can. Three, 2, 1, and time. Good. All right, I'm going to time your break. You have 30 seconds. Get water, and then we're going to do all those again. So we have a bent over row with weights. Okay. Then we have kayaks off to one side only, 30 seconds. Kayaks off to one side only, 30 seconds. And then we have our paint shakers. You're only using these right now. Okay. You can have that pillow or something on your chest, or on your lap, sorry, for your chest to meet for your hinge if you need it for that tip. Okay. We're starting in about 5 seconds. Okay, getting ready. So we're starting with both weights. Here we go, tipping forward. Finding your position, hands are at your sides, eyes are on the floor. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze. Good. Breathing. 12 of these. Tipping forward. Keep the back of the neck nice and long. We should feel in between those shoulder blades working and maybe a little under those armpits. Okay, and then finishing that up. Take one weight away. Here we go. 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. I'm going to start on the opposite side this time. 3, 2, and go. Sitting up as tall as you can. Whatever you do, don't lose that posture. Shoulders away from those ears. Nice long neck. Almost there before we switch sides. And other side. Keep it going. That's it, everybody. 10 seconds. Breathing. 3, 2, and time. Okay, I'll give you a little hot second to rest, and then we're doing our paint shakers. 20 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Shake that paint up. Keep it right at your chest height, no higher. Try and not fall forward. If you're falling forward, you're taking your arms out too far. You can bring them back in. And time. Good. Awesome, everybody. All right, one more break, and then we're doing one more round of this before we move on. 30 seconds. Make sure you're getting enough water, staying hydrated. Reminder that I can be here to help if anyone has any questions. Okay, so last time with this circuit, everybody, and then we're gonna move on. So grabbing your 2 weights, bent over row, chest nice and tall, find that position. Here we go, eyes on the floor, back of the neck long. 3, 2, and 1. Two more. And awesome, good. Set that weight aside. Here we go. Any side you want to start with this time. 3, 2, and go. 30 seconds here. These timed intervals are a good time to play music. If you're ever doing this, again, you're watching a recording, put your favorite music on, just go for it. Drown me out. 6. Almost there before we switch. Ready? And other side, go. Pretty quick transition, everybody. Stay on top of it. Almost there, 8 seconds left. Drive that drive that weight down. And time. Woo, 20 seconds. Paint shakers, last one. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Stay out tall, try not to fall forward. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Awesome. Good. Okay, get a sip of water. We are done with the soup cans. Okay, you're going to use your band next. And we'll use our dowel after that. Okay, so most of us know this one. So bow and arrow. So you can wrap, once again, wrap, or if you have the loops, one hand is out to the side, other hand is grabbing the band. You're gonna keep it on like an imaginary tabletop. So it's like this is all a tabletop, so we can't let our elbow drop as we bring the band across. It stays right on that table. And you're gonna pull all the way, it's like you're gonna smell the band. It almost looks like, we call this a bow and arrow. So it almost looks like I'm pulling a bow and arrow, like Cupid. Okay? Shoulders are away from those ears, neck nice and long. Ready? Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. 12 reps. You can look over your hand that's holding the band, or you can look forward if you need to see the monitor. Feeling that shoulder blade gliding along your back. 2 more. And awesome, other side. Okay, so switching. Here we go. Elbow up on that imaginary table. 3, 2, and 1. Glide, pull, like you're gonna smell the band, pulling that bow and arrow. Two more. And done. Awesome. Good. Okay, band aside. We're going to do a rotation with the arms over the head. So we warmed up for this in our warm-up when we did those thoracic rotations. So your hands are going to go up, and then you're going to rotate, rotate, and then bring it back down. Okay, so the biggest thing I see with this is that people use their shoulders to rotate. So a lot of times I'll see this, right? So it's just in the torso, right? And if you can't get a very big rotation, that's okay. I'd rather you exhale and just get a little bit than us shrugging the shoulders up. Okay, this one will not be 10 each side. Okay, we're probably just going to go for 10 to 12 total. Okay, so if you can do 10, that would be great. Here we go. Exhaling on your rotation is going to help you immensely. So that's what that breathing was at the beginning today. It's going to give you a little more range. Okay, once again, no wiggle parties in the hips. So for those of you that have those bender balls or something you can put in between your knees like a block, this would be your time to do that. Okay, we're over halfway. Breathing. 2 more. Back of the neck nice and long. And take a little break. Good, awesome. Give your head a shake, give your neck a shake. Hi, how is everybody doing? Hope we're doing okay. So we have at least one more round of these 2, okay? So we have our bow and arrow with the band, and then we have our around the world to a rotation, okay? I'll give you another 15 seconds and then we're getting started. All right, here we go. I'm going to start on the opposite side. You can do whatever you want. Here we go. Okay, this will be our last time today. 3, 2, and 1. Smell that band, pull that shoulder blade, feel it glide along your back. Looking at the monitor, or you can look at your hand. And we're doing 12, nice. Okay, switching sides. Getting ready. Tabletop, elbow up, 3, 2, and 1. Feeling tall, feeling those feet in the floor. Two more. And you are done. Good. Band aside. Okay, grab your dowel. Last 12 of these. If you can do 12, that's awesome. If you can do 10, that's awesome. If you can do 6, that's awesome. Just do what you can, okay? Here we go. So we go up around the head, around the world. Exhale, rotate, keep it above your head, rotate, and then you can bring it down. Keeping that breath going. We are halfway. Does not need to be fast. Three more, everybody. You're almost there. Try and get any movement out. Keep those shoulders away from those ears. Rotation comes from the trunk. Ready? And again, last time. And we bring it down. Awesome. Okay, set the dowel aside. We're going to end with a little bit of an upper trap stretch because we did a lot of overhead today. So I'm going to set the timer. Tuck your chin. And it's like you're going to grab something right here. So tuck your chin, grab it, make sexy triple chin. Feel the back of your neck lengthen. And we're on the clock. Hard for me to talk like this, but just make sure you're breathing. Through the nose is probably best here. Okay, slowly come up and then just do a little nice side to side to end here. And good. And then we're going to do shoulder rolls, just 5 forward, 5 back, 1. Just to cool down the body a bit, 2. And 3, 4, 5. And then we go backwards last time, 1. And 2. And 3, 4, and 5. Awesome. All right. Good job, everybody, today. Thank you so much for joining me. It's Thanksgiving weekend coming up, so I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for everybody here that comes to this class, and I'm thankful for fitness and the ability to move, which we all have. And I look forward to seeing everybody. Oh, I won't see you next week. There is class next week. You're going to have Coach Sierra She's going to be coming in for the next couple weeks, and then I will see everybody when I get back from holidays. So thank you, everyone. And next Thursday, we're on at noon.